Okay, so one thing I've changed: combat turn-based by default. We're gonna go with that from this point on. Um, let's take a look at our quests. Destroy the steam engine and find some pure ore or Lloyd Gurlow. Got it. We um we will have to kill Hervor. He's not just gonna let us take down the control box. Huh. I can't attack the control box. How do you force attack? It's supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be hold halt and attack. Okay, we can get Virgil to attack with F2. Let's try some called shots. It doesn't show the reduced hit chance when you use call shots.
It is done. What is it that you want of me?
Okay, we don't have to worry. Look at that durability. 5,000. Neat. You can just keep whacking things with that stick. No problemo. The trapped basement. That reminds me. What's our spot trap skill? Apprentice. Is this good enough? I don't see anything. Before we go forward, there's gotta be something cool in here. Oh. Found a trap. Already. Yeah, I'm not detecting anything. There are some rats. And we're down to 2 bullets. But we got another level up. Sweet. Why is our pickpocketing skill only half? That's weird, right? Is that weird? I think that's weird. There's a lot of things I want, so I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to put my points. You know, I think I want to go with Molotov cocktail. Going into explosives. And then electrics as well. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And when will you look at that? We already found some rags. Now we just need some fuel. We'll take this. There's a lot more enemies here. How do we make bullets? Mechanics, maybe? Smithy. We can make pure ore for the quest right here. Iron ore plus steel. Bullets, probably something we need to buy. Okay. Since we only have 2 bullets now, let's get out of here. We'll come back. You gotta take it easy. Know our limits. Do you have a moment? I've taken care of your steam engine problem. Really? That's wonderful. Here's your payment. He hands you some potions. You're quite a resourceful young woman. Perhaps you'd like to do something else for me. Of course, for the right price. Well, as I told you, I'm an alchemist. I've studied long and hard the chemical attributes of lead and gold. It seems I finally discovered the secret of making the former into the latter. All I need now is the final secret ingredient. And that ingredient is? I'm so sorry, but I'm afraid that's my business. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it here in Shrouded Hills, and the only man who sells it is in Durnholm, to the east. Here, I'll mark it on your map. The man's name is Charles Dolan, and he owns a shop in Durnholm. What exactly do you need me to do? You just need to speak with Mr. Dolan and tell him that you've come to pick up a package for Jungle Dune. I'll wire ahead to him and tell him to expect you. For your services, I'll pay you 70 gold pieces. What do you say? Sounds good. I'll do it. Splendid. I'll wire Mr. Dolan and tell him to expect you. And I'll see you when you return. Okay. So he got another quest to just fetch things up for him. Okay. We need to go to Durnholm anyway. Oh, so we can get him to teach us how to prowl. Okay. How many coins do we have now? 22. Not looking good. We're burning through all of our coins. Didn't know we could just jump out of windows. Can you tell me about this ring? A very exquisite ring, my friend. Hold on to it. Thank you. Much obliged. Glasses. Gives us +1 perception if it's less than 7. No, not of any use to us. A keyring. Interesting. Um, you can buy this tobacco, I guess. I don't need it. These shoes. And we'll buy this from him. Some more bullets. We can actually get them cheaper at the blacksmith, but it's fine.
What is it that you want?
You can carry the potions. They'll be of more use to you. Greetings, Ristaz. Do you have a moment? What can Ristaz do for you? What can you tell me about this ring? Interesting. A finely made piece of jewelry. What exactly do you want from Ristaz? What is it made out of? I'm not quite sure, but Ristaz would say that it is made out of silver. A fine grade as well. Note the way it shines. Ristaz would also say it was made nowhere near Shrouded Hills. Something of such quality could have come. Nothing of such quality could have come from this place. Where would such silver be mined? Definitely not the Bessie Toon mine here in Shrouded Hills. Bessie Toon. Ha! I spit on Bessie Toon and Shrouded Hills. The very idea of. Easy, Ristaz. Let's talk about the initials GB. GB? No one that I know. Plus, it's impossible that someone in Shrouded Hills would own such a high quality piece of jewelry. I get the feeling the guy doesn't like living here. More likely they'd melt it down and use it for nails. Oh, the thought. How Ristez has languished here, my friend. Would anyone else in town know who it might belong to? Wait just a minute, friend. Perhaps Ristez has some questions for you. Like, where does someone like yourself come across a piece like such as this? I beg your pardon. What do you mean, someone like yourself? What are you insinuating, Ristez? Nothing, nothing. It's just that Ristez likes to know where merchandise is from before he purchases it. Who said I was selling? Who walks into Ristez's and is not looking to sell something? No, Ristez gives the best prices and has the most unbelievable enough. Enough, we'll speak of it later. Ah, woman after Ristez's heart. Now, what else might Ristez help you with? I'd like to ask about the imprint of P. Schuyler and Sons. P. Schuyler and Sons? A very important piece of this puzzle, eh, my friend? Ristez has been very free with information, though. What have you to offer, Ristez? What do you want in return? Well, Ristez is a collector of strange and wonderful things. Perhaps there are a few objects you could add to Ristez's collection. What things are you looking for exactly? Two things, actually. If you were able to locate a camera, that technological wonder, or something of Bessie Toon's, Ristez might tell you about P. Schuyler and Sons, and where you might find them. Sounds fair? Who is Bessie Toon? Bessie Toon was the owner of the old mine just north of town. Rumor has it that one day she walked up to the mine, fired all of her workers, and disappeared into the caves. She was never seen again. Where should I look for her things? In the mine? Sounds like a weird old crone. Yes, but she's quite a legend in Shrouded Hills, and it seems that rural mythos and its associated paraphernalia are all the rage in Toronto these days. Ristez saw an exhibit of H.T. Parnell's that you wouldn't believe. Where should I look for her things? In the mine? Yes, Ristez would say that is the best place to search. And what about the camera? Where can I find one of those? A camera? I have no idea. Ristez knows that no one in Shrouded Hills owns one. But that is what Ristez needs, so it's up to you to find one. Alright, I'll return when I found either, or both of the items. Let's see if we can sneak inside here. Come on. So I guess... Oh, okay. No. It worked. It says it's jammed. Fantastic. So if it fails, it'll be jammed. Terrific.
It is done. It is done.
Something wrong, Virgil? Wait, can you not attack a door that is jammed? Okay, I don't get it.
It is done. It is done.
I really need to figure out what's up with this game. Oh, wait. It worked? And there's a rat who isn't doing anything. Cool. Capacitor, magnesium, famous blood pills, migraine cure, and a thermometer. Now, at long last, I guess you're just some sort of guard. Not a very good one. Let me check my schematics. Copper ring plus capacitor lets me make a charged ring. And I can make an electric light with a lantern and filament. Things to keep in mind. I know this is riveting. It'll get better once we've improved our dexterity and lockpicking. Or can we just... Oh, okay. So we can actually have Virgil attack this one. Now, so long as no one sees us. I still wonder why we can't attack. Oh, okay, and the barrel is locked. This isn't really viable. Virgil's staff isn't going to last forever.
What is it that you want of me?
Coming up here just for a fine Hilton guard doesn't seem like it's worth it. I'm all for stealing shit, but it's gotta be worth it. I'm looking for work. Do you require assistance with anything? The town is small and my needs are few. There is nothing I need an outsider to do for me. She looks you over, seeing something distant and thoughtful for a moment. Seeming distant and thoughtful for a moment. You appear a traveler. Tell me, do you wander far? I am new to this land, but I suspect my travels will take me far. Well then, if in your wandering you happen to come across an elven amulet engraved with the name Ntala upon its face, I would ask that you return it to me. It is an old family heirloom, stolen a generation ago. Where do you think it may be? I have not the slightest inkling of its whereabouts, looking slightly bemused. I cannot fathom why I have even told you about it. Perhaps these many years have confused my mind. Well, no matter. If you do happen upon it, I would reward you handsomely. Now, is there anything more I can do for you? What can you tell me about this ring? I know it's not elven. Beyond that, I can tell you very little. She sells schematics, very expensive ones. The one for fuel sounds like something interesting. I know we need this statue for something at some point. For the Ancient Gods quest. I think we've already been here. The animals, we've already been here, yeah. We were looking for the current owner of the Bessie 2 mine. Maybe he lives here? Or maybe he's in the mine. What do you want? And who might you be, sir? This odd fellow looks at you askance and begins to sweat. I am Percival Toon. Why do you ask? I wanted to ask you about your mother. My mother? You are not here for. What do you wish to know about my dear mother? Here for what? Who did you think I was? What? Uh, he, he visibly deflates. I thought you were here to kill me. The businessman I was forced to sell the mine to is rather unscrupulous. He is very upset about the ore in the mine going sour. He wrings his hands in despair. I need to find a way to free my mother. It's her ghost that is ruining the story, the ore, you know. He looks at you with a pleading gaze. Your mother's ghost? He shakes his head sadly. My poor mother. She killed herself, you know. When the silver dried up, we were forced to sell the mine. She went around the bend soon after. Went up to the mine she did. Fired all the workers and did herself in. Perhaps I can free your mother's ghost. Oh, that would be wonderful. He claps his hands together. If you could do that, I would be ever so grateful. It would mean a monetary reward of 500 coins as well. I will return when I have looked into this matter. Well, obviously we can't rob this guy. He's here. He's got a half-ogre guard. Makes things difficult. And what's here? Okay, this guy isn't important. And another dresser. We definitely need to improve our lock picking. Oh, okay, so we can attack. But only in combat mode. Nice. Some gold. Now this was worth it. What
is it that you wanted?
What did you pick up, Virgil? Aha, a copper ring. I'll take that. Sorry. We need it. I don't like the fact that we expended all of our bullets. I didn't know my character would just start whacking at it automatically.
It is done.
Nothing happening here. Nothing illicit. You were just passing through. Okay, so let's take a little dive into the mine. I'll try and conserve my bullets. Lantern. That definitely sounds like something I want. I need a filament. Actually, we know where there's filament. The Panuri Temple. The cow is just wandering around. Okay. So I paid him for gossip and he told me something I already know. Fantastic. Hmm. Any items I can sell? Doesn't look like it. We really need to find someone who can identify this armor. I'm just lugging it around for no reason. Okay. And no one will buy the crude lockpicks either. Okay. Let's go to the Panari Crypt to offload the items we no longer need. That is actually, I mean, the items we do need, but for later. Now, let's see. Do I really want to hold on to this? It will protect me from poison, but from my memories of the original game, I don't think that's ever going to be an issue. I might be wrong. I'll just put it here. Maybe at some point I'll actually have use for it. These rags will be useful to make Molotov cocktails. But right now I can't use them because I don't have any fuel. Yep, this will do. There's a staff on the ground. Is this the staff that I dropped? Oh, okay. $137 for this staff? I don't think it's particularly good. It does have 2 hit plus 10. That's something. Okay, I'll hold on to it. No, actually. We need the money. Nature's most awesome force is tamed in this wonderful little device, composed of merely a small filament and a common household lantern. By the trapping of electrical flows in the filament, a person can carry a light into the darkest places without the discomfort usually produced by smoking, sputtering torches. Okay, cool. Now, who was it that we could sell rusty daggers to? Was it Tristez? All right. Yeah, I'll buy it. But not the revolver part. I think these might actually just be useless. I'm not sure. Okay, take the good lot picks. Bow of Elements. Ooh, that looks good. But, or rather, it would be good if I used bows, which I don't. Okay, let's go to the mine at long last. Now that we have a light source. Hmm. Um, what? Ah, okay. We put it on our shield slot. Hmm. Didn't I put combat mode in turn-based? I thought I had. Virgil is just picking up metal plates. Good. Saves us the trouble. Okay, for some reason, it changed back to real-time combat. The Lesser Spider, fatigue immune. This is looking a bit scarier. That's one down. Virgil isn't casting spells for some reason. Oh, okay. It says fatigue immune, but we're fatiguing them just fine. Oof, but our fatigue is really down. That was a scary fight. This looks to be an old, worn woman's boot. Inside, an embroidered tag reads Tune. Okay, Bessie Tune's boot. A bunch of stuff. The thing about playing as a technology character, you absolutely just need to hoard resources so you can build all the stuff you need, which can be a bit morose and what's the word I'm looking for? Oops, there was a trap there. It can take a lot of time and patience. Managing all that loot is what I mean. Ooh, critical miss. Fortunately, it looks like it wasn't all that bad for us. We nicked ourselves a bit. I gotta say, hard mode ain't all that hard. Granted, this is still just the beginning of the game. Things will get more difficult as we move along. There's a poisoned wolf here. Did it trigger a trap? I didn't know when.
You blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Wow, okay. See, this is the thing with our background. We found some iron ore, but not pure ore. We got less beauty now for some reason. I think it's because we got scarred. How do we see that? Kills and injuries. Scarred by yourself, leg crippled by yourself. So I need to treat that injury. We barely got any action points now because of our leg injury. Now, oh shit. Nope. Okay. That ain't good. Forget what I said. Hard mode is hard. If Virgil didn't have all this overpowered equipment, we'd have no chance. And even Virgil is not gonna last much longer. Fortunately. Looks like we did it. Now, if I'm correct, these little red pips over here and the bar below them represent level up, experience. Yeah, how long until we level up next? Let's save here, because I don't know how much treating these injuries is gonna take me. Another armor, unidentified. A Nura coin. I know we need that one for a quest. The ruby as well. Silver ring. Cathorn crystal. Lots of useful items here. And then an unidentified item. Score. Okay. Spotted a trap. Where? Where's the trap? wish they were kind of better pointed out, because I just don't see anything. Oh, here. Okay. I still don't have disarm traps though. Virgil, this way.
It is done. It is done.
Mind you, we really didn't need the electric light here. We get plenty of light. I think we should focus on the big one. Yeah. Boom, that's one down. Only one left.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Let's heal poison. And Virgil can keep us alive for the rest. We don't need another railroad spike. Dynamite. Nice. A passage. Okay.
What is it that you want of me?
Let me see what you've got. Right. You didn't pick up any pure ore. That's, as far as I can tell, that's the thing. Pure ore might appear on the Bessie Toon mine, or it might not. There's no guarantee. And it looks like we didn't have any luck. No pure ore for us. Boo-hoo. Now, I am curious what's in this passage. Let's take a look. Ouch. So what's in here is a spider and lots of traps. I need to recover my stamina.
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil, did you lose your staff? Yeah, you did. I have it. So that's the staff I picked up. Why was it on the floor? Virgil. Buddy. Don't drop your weapon. No, wait. That staff that was on the floor, I sold it. This was just Virgil's staff. Why was it in my inventory? How did that happen? Why? I don't get it. Oh. Wanna take care of that for me, Virgil? Take that, you stupid printer. So wait. Again, the default changed to real time. I don't get it. I don't know what part of this game's weirdness is just the default and what was added by the mod. Uh-oh. I don't think we wanna approach Bessie Toon's ghost. Do we? Oh. Electrical harness, engine muffler, coca leaves, great helm.
What is it that you want of me?
You don't actually have a helm right now. So that's definitely something.
What is it that you...
There you go. You don't need to worry about perception. Before you stands an ethereal figure with a ghastly look in her eyes. Sarah, my dear Sarah. And where does this lead? More spiders. Dang. And I got another point. I could make charged rings now. Or I could go into charisma and get myself another follower. Which I think is overall the best choice for me right now. I'd also like to improve my pickpocketing skills. There's a lot of things I want right now. I'm not sure which one is the best choice. Yeah, okay, let's put a point into charisma. Virgil's spells are starting to fail us. That's concerning. There's another spider here. The weird shrine. The spider doesn't seem to mind us. This definitely feels like mod stuff. I can't do anything with the shrine. As our technology proficiency grows, as seen here in this little slider, Virgil's spells will start to fizzle on us. That's the thing. Technology and magic just don't miss. They just don't mix. So his healing spells will stop working on us, which means we need to replace him with someone else. Oh. We're outside Shrouded Hills, it seems like. What? What was that? You have managed something. Hmm. What matters is we found a bunch of dynamite. I'll look up that frame later on the recording. So very interesting. Looks like it's a different way to get out of Shrouded Hills. But we want to go back now because we got quests to do there. And we've got 2 extra points. Really? Why 2? You know what? I'm not going to complain. Pickpocket. We need to raise dexterity first. Okay. Pickpocket. We will need 12 dexterity next. Okay, sure. Apologies if you were expecting a playthrough by a master Arcanum player who knows everything he's doing inside out. But nope, that's not what this is. I'm just floundering around, tossing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. And I'm playing with a mod that I didn't even carefully explore or read about firsthand. So very much, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's get out of here. We've got the boot. This isn't the way out. This this is. Now, I think there was somewhere where you could go to identify items. Hmm. You're as sharp as a sack full of wet mice. Okay. There's that well that leads us to a fight with the Molochian hand. Hi, I am Elena. Who are you? Hi, I am Martini Kaboom. You are an adventurer, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have dreams and ambitions that can never be realized in Shrouded Hills, Martini Kaboom. What are they, Elena? What are your dreams and ambitions? I want to become an adventurer like yourself, to travel Arcanum and earn enough gold to study electricity, perhaps. She looks around and drops her voice, as if telling you a deep, dark secret. Even become a professor in the field. Why did you whisper just then? Ever since I was a little girl, I have wanted to study electricity. She looks down at her feet. My playmates teased me unmercifully about it. I'm not sure that's a word. They said I was putting on airs, that a girl could never become a professor, and that I thought I was too good for Shrouded Hills. She looks back into your eyes. Then they would beat me up. Ouch. Would you like to join my party? No, you don't seem very technologically inclined. I'm looking to learn about technology. You and I wouldn't be a very good combination. Okay, that's a shame, really. Maybe later. Don't think I like you very much, stranger. Excuse me, good ogre. Why such harsh words? The ogre looked angrily at you through half closed, bloodshot eyes. I just don't think it like you much, Missy. I suggest just leave me alone and go about your business. Sir, please, perhaps I could buy you a drink. The ogre's brow unfurls and he smiles stupidly. Now you're talking my language, Missy. Sure, you can buy me a drink. You're not such a bad lass, after all. Yes, let's get that to a moment. Might I ask who you are? Me? The ogre sets his ale cup down, puffing out his chest. Pathetically. I am Sog Mead Mud. Mead Mug? Nice, nice to meet you, Sog. Could I ask you a few questions? Sure, what do you want to know? What are you doing here in Shrouded Hills? Me? Oh, not much. I work doing odd jobs, making a little coin when I need it. Mostly I spend my time in this here fine inn. I tell you, Missy, I've been to just about every inn and tavern in Arcanum, and I think this is my favorite. What can you tell me about Shrouded Hills? Shrouded Hills? Not a bad place. A little boring. He wavers slightly. He looks about ready to fall asleep. Can't go nowheres right now. There are some bloody thieves at the bridge who won't let anyone out of town, charging a bloody toll, and I ain't got no money. Perhaps you should join me. I'm looking to get out of town. Don't think so, Missy. No offense, but I'm not convinced that you're the woman to follow just yet. Right, we need a charisma of 9 to recruit him. So, at the very least, not yet. Why is someone of your kind talking to me, half-breed? Whoa, man. Ristez, what is the matter? Whatever is the matter. Ristez is a good man, but something about you gets under Ristez's skin. Be gone with you. What's the matter? We didn't have any issue talking to him before. Please, let's try to work this out. Perhaps. You're still rather revolting, although maybe in a way you just can't help. Ah, this must be because of the scar. My beauty went down. There must be a threshold to talk to certain people without any issues. I'm trying my very hardest to impress you. Oh, all right, you've won me over. Perhaps you are tolerable. I found something of Bessie Tunes. Let's trade. Wonderful. Ristez shall tell you what you want to know then. P. Schuyler and Sons is a well-respected jeweler in Tarrant. A strange family, but they always do good business. And here, Ristez will mark Tarrant on your map as well. Their address in the city is 44 Devonshire Way. Good luck, my friend. Thank you, Ristez. Good day to you. Well, that's that then. Ristez told me that P. Schuyler and Sons is located at 44 Devonshire Way in the city of Tarrant. Excellent. I still need the pure ore. Need to find the elven amulet. Deliver a package. Lots of things to do. Oh, let's go see the doc for healing. $81 coins. Okay. Yep, our beauty is fixed. Well done. Good old doc. I almost feel bad having robbed him. Almost. We still need to find a way to thingy. Identify stuff. Our inventory is just gonna fill up with stuff. If we can't identify it. Let's put quest items in the Panari safe. I know we're gonna need all of these. Let's put them away. This stuff we still need.
What is it that you want?
Here, take the fatigue restore potions, healing potions. Yep. That's fine. This old sprocket looks ancient. There is an imprint mostly rubbed off. The only 5 letters you can read say Grot. I think this one's a quest item as well. I'm not sure. Now, let's get to work on leaving town. Right, this is the bridge. We need to head this way. What's this? Gods can give you the ability to use powerful meta magic, not affected by magic power weapons. These weapons have a chance to cast. Okay, we already knew about this. Yeah, this looks like mod stuff. What can I do for you? Can you train me? I can have you repair something for me. Expert locksmith training. Oh, okay. Caledon or Blackroot. And what do you got for sale? Lots of stuff. Nothing I'm interested in, I don't think. And they aren't interested in buying anything. What news is making the rounds? Okay, the ghost. Again, nothing I'm particularly interested in. What's this way? Bridge materials. Very interesting. Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's anything I can do with them. We could take a quest from Constable Owens to get rid of the thieves in the bridge, but I'd rather make a deal with the thieves themselves. Hello, and who are you? You must be lost, half-orc. You are not welcome here. Can you identify something for me? Yeah, identifying is expensive. Small magic plate mail.
What is it that you want of me?
Hmm? You can't wear this? Why? Oh, because it's small. Ah, I see. Being small, that means we can't use it. It's only for dwarfs or halflings or gnomes. Okay. Well, we can try and find someone who will buy the thing. Another building that doesn't show up on the map. There's nothing we can... Natalie. Nothing we can say to her. I'm not gonna take her gold when she's just there watching us. Okay, here we go. Now let's be careful with how we deal with this. We might have to fight them. A half-orc deigns to talk to me. What have I done to offend? Allow me to make amends. Lucan the Witless, Master Thief, isn't known for his patience. And you? How could I possibly speak with one of your obvious, inferocious demeanor? Great Lucan, Prince of Thieves. Accept my humblest apologies. Well, now that you put it that way, your manners might just be salivationable. I'll give you a chance, I suppose. Thank you so much. May I ask you something? What do you want? Lucan has little time for trifling matters. I'd be honored to hear more about you, Lucan. Thank you so much. I can almost forgive your churlinity with comments like that. I'm so very... And your fearsome friends, where did you meet them? At university, where I became disenchanted with the drudgery of the structured academedial life. Of course, these gentlemen were cooks at the cafeteria, but we all shared a common hate for authority and an honest day's wage. University, I should have guessed. Yes, but my mind outgrew their subterraneous teachings. I bent not to the will of Tyrantolosity, and so Lucan the Witless, Thief Extraordinaire, was born. The scourge of Shrouded Hills and beyond. Let's get back to some more pressing matters. About crossing this bridge. Ah, yes, the bridge. That's a different matter. You see, my friends and I have found it advantageous to require of travelers a small toll for the use of our bridge. You can be assured the funds are beneficial to our little group here. Perhaps there is a way we might circumvent the fee. Perhaps, there may be something you could do for me. It seems my reputation here in town has grown expositionally. I'm having trouble acting without the local constable's constant attention. I see. And how could I be of assistance? The locals don't seem to appreciate the toll I'm charging here. They've gone and begun preparations for another bridge to the south of here. If there were some way you could implode their efforts, I'd appreciate it. We could even make you an honoristical member of our crew. How exactly would one impede their efforts? Shrouded Hills has recently received a shipment of construction materials, lumber, and whatnot. They're located right next to the bridge. If you must destroy them, I'll wait. If you just destroy them, I'll waive the toll for you. I'll do so and return. Okay, we already saw where the bridge materials are. Hello? What's this? Bear traps. Locked door. It's a pity you can't scroll all that far. Now I'm curious. Uh, okay. This isn't working. It's not going down at all. So, I don't know what this is. We'll have to come back later.
What is it that you want to?
Let's see if we can sell these items. No, not here. Okay. Let's set the charges here. This is why we have dynamite. They're not completely destroyed though. So we need a second stick of dynamite. Okay, that's it. Now, a quick stop in town to see if we can sell all this extra junk. Okay, he'll buy the small plate mail. Yoink. What is the difference between magic and technology? Magic and technology are two sides of the same coin, yes? One of them twists nature, that being magic, and the other one uses it. Because of this, they don't work too well around one another. One of them always seems to break the other, no? This test has different shelves for both. Technology, Ristez knows much about this. Gears and pistons and wheels and pulleys. Dwarven things of old, the sciences of man, machines of nature and its forces, amazing contraptions to dazzle. Can anyone make these things? Yes, I'm not an expert in the sciences, but all it takes is much study in one of the technological disciplines to become proficient in their ways. But stay away from mages and all things magical. Okay, sure. Nothing we didn't already know. Okay, so he will buy this. Not for much, but you will buy it. There you go. Now we can go up, go speak with the wise woman again. Xed dagger. Large magic leather armor. This one doesn't seem all that good.
What is it that you want to?
Okay, you can use. Huh? Large. Oh, okay, that means it's for ogres only. My wares are of a magical nature. I have also a talent for identifying all things magical if you are in need of that. She looks you over. You seem a traveler. If you are ever in need, I have sisters that you might also seek out. They too have the talent to identify magical things. They live outside of the large cities, preferring the company of the land to that of people. I have destroyed the lower bridge materials. Really, that's splendid. A most fortuitous situation. You have my most heartfelt thanks. And you can pass along this bridge anytime. He gives you a key. You might just make a good thief, madam. In fact, I just have some information about becoming one if you're interested. I'd be very interested in any advice you might have. Well, I'm not quite sure where you're headed, but just about any fair sized metroglodyte should have what is known to those in the know as the Thieves' Underground. What exactly is the purpose behind this organization? The underground is compromised of many groups of thieves all across the contingent. Any one of these groups will know of jobs that are available. They make sure that no two thieves are doing the same job at once. Across the continent, eh? Sounds pretty established. Very, and very secretive. They won't just talk to anyone either. You've got to be subtle and silent. You know, very thief like. Lucan, I don't think you made one mistake in that sentence. What do you mean? Nothing, go on. In any case, if you go to Tarrant or any of the larger cities, any casual inquiries in the local taverns should get you to some instantaneous results. My thanks. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Goodbye. Fantastic. Do you care for some bangers and mash? Wash the vegetables first. Ark. And there we go. We're out. And of course, dead bunnies and the gnome waiting for us. We're not getting out of Shrouded Hills that easily. Hello, I thought we'd run into each other out here. Ah, Mr. Ratcliffe, what is it you need? The ring, stranger. It's mine and I won't ask for it again. Refuse me and things won't go well for you. What interest do you have in it? That's really of no concern to you. Just give me the ring and I'll go on my way. I recommend you get the hell out of my way, sir. Don't threaten me, stranger. Hand it over or you're a dead. That was no threat. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm leaving. Nice going, Virgil. A Tesla coil, large capacitor, some arrows, a lot of arrows actually. Another one of those amulets, dagger, a bow, which I would like to take. Thank you. Luke and the Witless told me about something called the Thieves Underground, and that I might be able to find out more about it in Thorround. Huh. I have a reputation as the hero of Shrouded Hills, even though I just screwed them over. Hey, talk about being a villain with good publicity, huh? Huh? Oh, and you can see the keyring contents here. Awesome. Oh, traps? So that's why the bunnies are dead. Hmm. Well, that's going to make getting out of here more difficult.
Are you blind? What in God's I mean, better luck next time.
The IFS Zephyr has crashed just outside Shrouded Hills. Kill Radcliffe if he's still alive. As we don't know who he's spoken to, kill any other survivors. Something tells me the gnome wasn't Mr. Radcliffe's sibling. Just a weird impression I'm getting. Okay, let's avoid those traps around the bunnies. And here we go. Safe house of the bank robbers. We can go there? Interesting. I am digging this mod.